All right, I'm testing out the, just going on StreamYards here. Figured I'd try to do a live stream here at the Bellaire House. See if there's anybody here. Let's see if our connection's good on this. Don't see anybody on yet. So I'm coming to you live from the Bellaire House in Bellaire, Ohio. And here with Nuckin from Nuckin Flex Paranormal. Sit down here. You mind checking your phone, seeing if this is working?
What's that, honey?
I signed up on StreamYards. Hey, Ben. Okay, I'm in here. This is my first time using this, so
That's cool.
tried to go live on 2 other forms of live streaming and had to switch to StreamYards. So, Ben, you're my first one in here tonight.
Yeah, you didn't show up in mine. Ben don't like me no more.
Hopkins here. She's mad at you.
Hi, sweetie.
Does the audio sound good? Yeah, this is my first time actually using StreamYard, so figured I'd give it a shot. I was striking out left and right with the other live streaming platforms, so you get the. So it's weird because it didn't ask me for a screenshot. Doesn't it usually ask for a screenshot when you go live?
What's that?
Doesn't it usually ask for a thumbnail when you go live?
I don't know about that.
Oh, see, Ben said he didn't get a notification from you.
Oh, it's happening. Check and see if you're still subbed.
It's been, it's been on.
I just had that.
Yeah.
Subbed to 2 more people.
Right. And there's a lot of people, a lot of channels that I've had to re-click the bell on that I'm still subscribed to, but for some reason it undings the bell. If that makes any sense. Got 2 in here. Yeah, I am at the Bellaire House with Nuckin Flex Paranormal. We are in the seance room. And let's see here. 75 degrees in the house. It feels like it's about 80 in here.
Do you want us to get home?
So unfortunately, it only has my selfie camera.
I was going to tell you yesterday when I was in Road Halls and Diana's, I kept putting your.
Okay, thank you.
I always do.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
yeah, unfortunately, we have to have fans going here because it's really, really warm inside the house. The house, when I checked this in at about 5 o'clock this afternoon, the man who was here to check us in, who's actually a paranormal investigator himself, Mike Simpson, he was here and it just turned the air conditioning on. He was out here, since Sunday, I think he said. So this house, there was he was last in Sunday. So nobody was here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So the house was just cooking that entire time. So it's going to probably take till it cools down at night for it to get cooler here and more tolerable. Can you check and see?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you check and see on your channel if you got any notification of this?
Oh, okay.
So like I said, this is my first time using this platform, StreamYards. So I see quite a few people using it. Yeah, unfortunately, my selfie camera is kind kind of all wonky here.
Somebody's talking. Yeah, look. What? Look. Look. Yeah, Haunted by Haunted.
Okay.
Live with Bellaire. Oops. Thanks for letting me borrow your cord.
I mean, I haven't been on. I don't know who else is live right now, but it's what, a Friday night, so yeah, it's 11:51. So I'm sure there's other people who are on.
My video is still uploading.
Sorry about that. Hit a button and went out of the stream. It's cool to see it's still up though.
Yeah, I can type.
Yeah, Ben got a notification for me, but not from you, which is strange. Oh, and there's that Nuckin Futz lady.
See what I wrote?
So I commented on your live stream. So yeah. Yeah, Nuckin was live for what, an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, hour and a half. Yeah. Went by fast. Can't believe it's almost midnight here, but surprise, surprise, we really haven't had much tonight. The house has been kind of dead.
Had someone that came 2 meters, but
Right.
not much else that I saw.
We have the cat toys set up on the piano. I'm up to 4 now. Welcome to everybody who's just joining in. Let me grab my headlamp.
I was just gonna tell you, that was another kind of idea I had.
What's that?
We never went outside until like pick
That's
shit down
true.
in the yard at the dark, like
That's true,
the
right.
explorers.
Yeah,
So I might do that.
that is true. I think stuff's over at the house next door, the creepy house next door. I don't know if I can step outside here if I'm going to lose the Wi-Fi or not, but I guess we'll find out. Let me leave the door open that way. I don't want to get out too far. This house behind me is abandoned. And when I say abandoned, I mean like really overgrown. Like you can't even access it. There's so much. What was that? Nuckin, did you take a photo? Oh yeah, she's taking photos out there. That's what it was. Saw a flash, and that was Nuckin. So yeah, I have my headlamp on the back of my head. So yeah, that house is condemned. We were here in October, and a lot of this had already passed through. And now that we're here in early summer, you couldn't get over there if you wanted to. You were go through the jungle. You can kind of see a little bit up in the upper room of the house. Now, when I was here back in October, I saw a shadow up there in this window right there. It looked like it moved. So yeah, definitely. This whole area is very strange indeed. Yeah, sorry if anybody tuned in earlier. I had a live stream set up on to go live on my laptop, and for some reason it would not work. It's a different laptop than I'm used to using. But this here is the seance room. And let's see what we're doing here. Oops, bump the stuff here. Of course, there's one of my favorite things every time we come to this house that's strange is the skull. It's actually in the display case here. Somebody was being kind of creative and put a cigarette in its mouth. That's a real skull there, a real human skull. I have a deer skull as well. There's the paranormal side. Hello. I should come on out here. I would highly recommend it to any investigator to come out to the Bellaire House. We're having a kind of quiet night right now, but I mean, the night's still young. We were able to check in here at around 4 o'clock. So one good thing about this location is when you book here, they really don't care what time you get here. I mean, you can message the owner, and she pretty much told me come in whenever you get here, pretty much. So they're not real picky on the time, like as far as the time you get in. If you need to come in earlier, they work around it. Unlike some of the places where you go and your window is exactly 6 hours or 8 hours, and that's it. They actually are very flexible because they themselves really are paranormal investigators. The owner and actually the guys who let me in here as well, he's a paranormal investigator. Yeah, so this is definitely a lot of strange activity occurs in this room here. Yeah, this area right here, see Ben's comment is up here.
I don't get anything out there either.
You're never on StreamYards, right?
Huh?
The message pops up there. I don't know how to get rid of it.
I
don't know. This is my first time being on the live stream for StreamYards. I literally just signed up after failing miserably to go live on my laptop.
could really tell you.
Now, of course, every house that you go in is going to have the creepy basement. This would be the creepy basement down here. When I was here back in December, Nuckin and I did a 30-minute alone challenge down here. And we had a chair set up right here, which we're probably going to do again. Had a chair set up here. We were just sitting here. And a funny thing is this styrofoam cooler that you see back here actually had a really weird experience with this back in December. We were looking for somewhere to put the IR illuminator so that we could film the alone challenges in the basement. And I dragged this styrofoam cooler that was just randomly sitting down here. We were going to put the illuminator up on that. But instead, we ended up placing it on the floor because it angles upwards. So it was like the perfect shot to get us sitting back here. While during my alone challenge, I heard this move across the floor by itself. just scoot across the floor, maybe about an inch or two. And then about maybe 15 seconds later, it scooted again. Total darkness, couldn't see it. When I finally put the lights on, that's when I realized that's what it was that cooler there. We captured EVPs down here as well. Captured an EVP of a little girl that was down here. Seems to be a lot of female voices that I've captured in this house. I'm trying to think of any. Yeah, it's mainly what I've captured here. It's female voices. I didn't even realize. I must have been outside of the Wi-Fi there. Yeah, buffered earlier on Nuckin's stream when I went down the basement. I guess the basement, it just buffers if you go to try to go down there when you're streaming. Yeah, which is strange because a lot of channels that I've watched stream from the basement. I mean, there's the router and everything right here. And right by it, you know, right there. Oh, nice.
I didn't get anything outside either. Nothing.
Let's see. Ben's comment is still up here, and I have no idea how to I think I bumped your comment, Ben.
Set those toys off over there. Yeah, Diana was in there. She can tell you how to do it.
Oh, Dory, you're in here. Hello.
Who?
Dory.
I don't think I know Dory. Don't think. Hi, Dory.
Yeah, I'm at the Bellaire House tonight with Nuckin again. We're back here.
Poor Mark.
We were here. We were here in December and October last year, and couldn't wait to get back here because we had some crazy experiences here. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite locations to investigate. This is the seance room here. Hi, Dory. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, this is the seance room at the Bellaire House. And right here, in this area right down here, is where Lyde, one of the members of the family, the Hetherington family who built the house, passed away right here on the floor, fell to the floor and died right here. And her brother tried to contact his deceased sister through seances, various forms of the occult. He really went into it very naively, not understanding what he was getting into, and opened up portals that are still open to this day. That was believed to be the origin of the haunting. Okay. What's that?
The balls on the couch.
That's me walking past the. We have our cat toys. Recorder down here. I wanted to show you. This is a new addition to the house since I was last here. You have the Lucy. It's got some really unique eyes for a doll. They told me whenever I checked in that the group out of Michigan brought her here. And Kristen, the owner, said that because this place has a haunted reputation, a lot of people would bring haunted objects here and drop them off. Like with nobody even here, just drop them off, leave them on the porch. Like this was kind of a haunted object dumping ground. And she ended up actually giving a lot of them away to Steve Hummel has the Archive of the Afterlife Museum, about a half an hour away from here, which I've never been to, and it would be awesome to go there. I'm thinking of maybe going there at some point this year. Yeah, Kristen is awesome. Like I said, she's really accommodating with checking you in. Like if you're here early or here late, she'll work around it anyway. Pretty much anything you need, you don't have to really worry about it. They'll find a way to make it work. This room down here, this is where I've slept before. I don't know how well that's going to show up with just my little headlamp light here. But this room here is the bedroom that Kristen was in and had her frightening encounter here whenever she lived here. She was in here with her dog asleep, and she said that she woke up, could not move, was basically something was pinning her down, and then her dog was basically thrown into the wall by some unseen force, some unseen entity. And it was in this room here. Okay, Ben, thank you. Yeah, we're going to be live here for a while. We're here. This is only our first night here of 2. We're going to be here tomorrow night also, but we're going to have a lot more people here. It's just Nuckin and I tonight. We may have Steven from Three Souls Paranormal is going to be here tomorrow night. I have some of my family members who are into investigating are going to be here as well. So we're going to have a pretty packed house here tomorrow night. But it's more of a kind of a more scaled back paranormal investigation, which is kind of nice, just 2 people here. Now, one cool thing is we're going to have 3 newbies here, 3 people who've never been into this house tomorrow night. And I've learned from my years of paranormal investigating that spirits tend to like to make their presence known to new blood. Let's go up to the attic. Very warm up here. I have the air conditioner going. It feels very creepy up here right now. Very heavy in the air. Very heaviness in the air. Definitely a lot cooler than it was. Let's go back into I don't really see a lot of groups doing this, so let's go back. This is looks like this is just a closet that's right here, but it actually goes around and all the way back there. It's a little crawl space. And if a ghost really wanted to be mean to me right now, I would shut that door and lock me in here. Yeah, but that's kind of creepy how it goes back here, a little cubby hole. There's another one back here. I'm actually going to come up here later tonight and shut the air conditioner off because I captured a little girl humming up here back in October when I was here. I was standing right here filming with my camera and captured a little girl humming right here. It's amazing how whenever you go back and return to a spot where you've had a paranormal encounter, you just kind of relive the moment in your head all over again, which is what I'm doing right now. You can see somebody put the baby powder trick. If there were any footsteps, this is leftover. It must have been from the group that was here last weekend. I've never really used this method because it's just a lot to clean up afterwards. Sorry, I've been kind of ignoring chat. I have to. Thank you, everyone who's in here. Yeah, this place, I know I've seen a lot of your videos. You guys make it all over the place for the paranormal side. This, you will not be disappointed if you make it out here to the Bellaire House. I actually was looking into going here several years ago and kind of talked myself out of it. It was like, okay, I wasn't sure what the claims were and if it would really live up to the hype. Well, seeing is believing, and definitely a unique place to go. Let me see if you can actually see into the, I don't know how well it's going to show up. You can actually see the house across the street, or not across the street, but right next door. That house is supposedly just as haunted as this one. It's, however, condemned. This whole area is believed to be on a ley line. And really, this whole block is considered haunted. It's just this house really has become the epicenter for it all. What was that? I heard a loud noise. Loud noise. Knocking. Knocking. I heard a real loud noise outside. I don't know if you all heard that or not. Sounded like there was a crash or something. That was the, I believe nothing's outside. No, the door's locked. Cat toy's going off. They walk again. I have no idea why the cat toy went off. Yep. Yeah, I'm retracing my steps. I have no idea why the cat toy went off. I mean, look, I'm walking right up to it. It's wedged in there pretty tight.
But you get any activity?
Cat toy went off.
Yeah, that's the same.
Did you hear the loud bang?
Went out here.
Did you hear the loud bang? I heard a loud bang.
Might have been me in the bathroom, like
No.
super late.
No, it was.
No?
It sounded like it was came from that side of the house.
Oh,
again.
I didn't hear it. Yeah, that's the same one that went off. As soon as I walked out there and went to sit down, it went on.
I mean, that's wedged in there pretty tight too.
Yeah, I was trying to get them to see if they could
We
knock
got
them off.
That one there.
Yeah.
There. This is like a leather couch, so yeah, it's wedged in there pretty good.
It's in there pretty good.
Yeah, I just walked past this room and that was going off.
Well, how about that night that I had it in the pillow and it knocked it off onto the
Yeah.
floor? I don't know if I caught that on video because I can't find that one either. So I don't know.
Sorry, I'm kind of ignoring chat here because I got to turn the camera around to record. I want to show you guys the house since a lot of you haven't been here before. The room that no paranormal group ever shows you on a tour. But I do. Hey, it's part of the house. Come on. Why is that? Nobody ever shows the bathroom when you do a tour of the house. which I just did. So.
And that one upstairs is nice. The back room upstairs.
Yeah, we had to have a fan in the window here, so we came in whenever we arrived. The house was about 80 degrees inside. It felt even hotter than that. Staircase there. I really can't go. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't go down in the basement. Every time I go on down in the basement, the stream disconnects. Yeah, this is the music box I have here. If it detects movement within 5 feet in front of it, it'll go off.
One set of ball, please.
Now if I go back beyond 5 feet,
that thing's incredible. I love that.
Doesn't do it. I'm thinking.
What else? Do you have any ideas what else we can do?
I'm thinking of later on putting this down, and I felt really weird in the attic. I walked up in the attic and I felt really weird. And whenever I came back down from doing a quick tour up there.
What's the temperature like up there, honey?
It's cooling down. That air conditioner's pretty good up there. I'm actually probably going to go up there and just shut the air conditioner off and do some stuff till it gets too hot.
Oh, I was going to ask you, so that seat thing down there, isn't that lounge chair isn't down there no more?
It's not down there anymore. No, and I don't even know where it's at. Have you seen it anywhere?
Sleep on that.
They moved a lot of stuff. Yeah, they moved a lot of stuff out of here. Like that sleeper couch that was upstairs in the attic, that's not there anymore.
I was up there.
Right.
There's not hardly anything.
Yeah, there's hardly anything right.
Yeah, I wonder where that's at. I could have used that down there.
The cot that I slept on, that's not up there either. They have the old
well, and I hate to sleep on a concrete floor.
Yeah, I agree, Dory.
But I don't want to let my people down because I reach wrong.
Okay, so there's a bathroom here. There's a bathroom upstairs. Oh, I didn't show you the other room upstairs. The other one, kitchen here. We actually had some weird stuff with the sink. I don't know if I think it was just the plumbing. But when I was first here, I was washing dishes, and the water just abruptly stopped. It's actually happened a couple times since we've been here. It'll just abruptly stop. If it only happened once, I'd chalk it up to being paranormal, but since it's happened multiple times, I'm thinking it's something plumbing probably. I don't know, still could be. It doesn't, rarely ever does it though, which is strange. Yeah, when Eric was here, there was the room I was just upstairs and in the attic had all those white beds on it. That was for a television show they were filming here at the time called Paranormal Apprentice. They're not sure if it's going to be picked up by Netflix or not, but they filmed some episodes here. They're not certain of any time frame as to when it'll be out. Mike Simpson, the guy who checked me in here, he's also a paranormal researcher. He said that they're shooting for October. That's when they were hoping to have it released by on Netflix, but we shall see. To be continued. Nothing etched in stone on that yet. But yeah, there were all those white beds up there when Eric was here, when Eric and Sean were here. Now, we stayed here for 3 days back in October, and I can tell you that I really have a lot of respect for Sean staying here, or whatever it was, 8 days he was here, and Eric was here for like 6 of those days as well. Eric actually slept in this room right here. Because after doing an investigation for even 3 days in a row, it's not really the fact that you're kind of just wandering around in less than ideal conditions. But I'm telling you, this just being around the spirits physically drains you. I honestly don't know how they were able to investigate as long as they did for that many days consecutively. Because my personal experiences are that if you're in a really, really haunted location, the spirits use your energy. And there are some days sometimes I'm at a location for one day and I'm completely drained. Can't imagine being here. Go back into the creepy doll room here. Yeah, this dollhouse was just put into recently. I'm actually going to shut the light off in here. Make things a little more. Oh, that's weird. Trying to see if there's any airflow as to why her ribbon is moving. I'm just going to say, stay right on here. Stay right on her here. That's saying it's stopping. Can you move that again, Lucy? Now, guys, when I walked into this room, you saw what I did. I was right here. You see. Walked over to here. Recorded a little bit by the dollhouse. Went up to turn the light off. Flick it off. Yeah, that might have been enough. I don't know. That apparently that made enough of a breeze to. Okay, I'm willing to debunk that then. I didn't think I made enough of a breeze with flicking that light switch like that, but instantaneous debunking there. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to sleep in this room. I've slept in here twice. Never had an experience, so I'm hoping to tonight. Oh, I almost forgot again. The bathroom. This is always a plus whenever you're doing a paranormal investigation, especially when it's in the summertime. Somewhere to take a shower. Sorry, everyone. Whenever I flip the camera around, I can't see the chat. So, Art and Paranormal, good to see you here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been live from a location. A lot of times, actually, the 2 times I was here, I tried going live, but it just would not take on my cell phone at the time. Was able to once on my laptop. That was actually the craziest night we had here. So I'm looking forward to something similar happening. Yeah, this room in here, don't really know very much about this room here. This is the room that Eric and Sean had a lot of activity on the spirit box whenever they were here back in January. And this is the room they were actually in whenever multiple people who were with them heard the huge bang that shook the house. This is where they were, right here. So I really didn't investigate this room much. I'm hoping to here this time coming up. We were having a lot of activity in other rooms, so that's kind of what only reason we didn't really investigate in here much. But yeah, like I said, we're here tonight and tomorrow night. We're going to have a much larger group here tomorrow night. We're going to have at least 6 more people, I believe it is, that are going to be here. So the house is going to be pretty full, but we came out a day early to, Nuckin and I did, to have a kind of a scaled back ghost hunt, more personal ghost hunt with the spirits here. We have a crazy amount of equipment for just 2 investigators here, but we like to keep the place pretty well covered. Trying to find where Nuckin's at. See if she's going to go live again. Oh, there we go. I have a live stream from Livestream. Yeah, Nuckin's got all her cameras set up. She's got lots of cameras. This camera here, actually, she captured that. I don't know if you've seen it on her channel. She's made a video about it. I've made a video about it where we basically had what looked like fingers going up in the corner like this. To me, that's basically what it looked like. Yeah, now that I'm reenacting it, it does. It looks like fingers just went by real quick, like a real quick. No, that's too fast. Like that. So you can't even reduplicate that. And the thing that's cool about that one video, I don't know if anybody's seen it or not, the video I'm referring to, is Nuckin had the tripod that she has right here completely up against this curtain going up the stairs during that video. So there was nothing behind that camera that could have made that coming from behind. That was one of the best things that I've ever captured on, well, Nuckin captured it, but that we've ever captured while investigating. Was that weird hand shape, or that hand thing. Hey, Dale, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. It's been a while since I've been live from a location, but there's a good location to be at. It's the Bellaire House. Just a very strange, a lot of strange claims that are tied to this house. We have the REM pod set up. Now, we had a lot of activity on the REM pod when we were here in December and October, and the REM pod has been on all night. We haven't heard a peep out of it, which is actually quite surprising. Because, I mean, we heard that pretty much nonstop while we were here in December. It would activate at least every hour, just randomly go off.
Anything?
What's that?
Anything?
I felt weird up in the attic, not gonna lie.
No.
And sometimes at the house is just, if you aren't getting a lot of activity, what I like to do is just walk the whole house again.
What I was thinking, she usually has blankets in those closets.
Right.
So if I could take a couple blankets down, laying down, I'll just lay down there.
Okay.
And you know what I was thinking?
Yeah, it's early yet.
Yeah.
That's for me. I work overnight, so I'm used to being up all nights, night out anyway. So.
What I was thinking, if you're going to sleep up in the attic, you say you got a weird feeling. I think you should. You and I are laid up there too.
Yeah, if I sleep.
Yeah. I know.
I'll probably. Yeah.
I haven't been to bed yet since.
Well, considering that the sun comes up at what, like 5 o'clock in the morning now. 5:15 in the morning. It'll probably be light by the time. Well, 5:30 about. Yeah, it'll probably be daylight by the time I finally fall asleep. But yeah, since I actually have connection now and I'm actually able to go live, I'm probably going to be here a while. Noticed any more abandoned yeah, we actually, the man who gave me access to the building tonight here, he's a paranormal investigator here that Kristen trusts to let people in and out because he's been investigating here for a while. But his name is Mike Simpson. He's does a lot of investigating. I think I'm trying to remember what he said it was a Dayton, something out of Dayton or Columbus, Ohio area. But he's on Facebook, a lot of his investigations. But he told me that this house, the house that's next door, actually has a lot more darker history than I was aware of. Just a lot of bad stuff happened in that house. A son shot his father in that house. The father did not die. So apparently, Steve Huff was here several years ago and made the claim that somebody died in the house next door, that he was shot, but he didn't die. So that's definitely been verified.
Sorry, I had to take them out. They were
But yeah, he was telling me there was a lot of bizarre stuff that happened in that house. I don't know if I'm going to lose signal.
Backyard, you know that.
Here, we'll come out and see.
I mean, I looked out, but I've never been.
Yeah, because I only had about 2 people on the stream whenever I came out here last. That's the house. I'm going to stay close to And like I said earlier, when we were here in December and October, that was after the killing frost, and you could barely get. You could tell you couldn't even get through then. Now, I mean, it's like a jungle there.
That cross is still there.
Yeah.
See that cross?
Yeah, and I saw movement up in that window when I was here.
Is that where you saw the shadow?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember where you said it was.
Yeah, it was right up in that window. Yeah, like there's videos. Like I like to watch. And you couldn't even get into this house really if you wanted to. It's completely surrounded by trees, basically. It's not just weeds, it's trees.
Looks like my yard right now. Yeah, Brody's supposed to have a guy.
Yeah, I don't want to get too far away from the Wi-Fi signal here.
Yeah, you end up losing your. I'm sorry, I'm really gonna sound funny now. But that
Old house, door sticks.
I think it's that stuff that it's like a glue that you put in there and it kind of gags.
Thank you to the 6 people who are still in here.
Awesome.
I'm just glad I was able to finally go live.
Yeah,
I tried to go live 3 times on once on my phone and twice on the laptop, and it wouldn't work.
Do an IR light session up there, and I'll do an IR light session down in the basement all night.
You just want to go to the basement. Then.
I do.
Yeah, you're drawn. Nothing's drawn towards the basement.
I'm always drawn there. Now I have to look and see if she has some blankets. She probably does up in that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna sit for a minute. But she usually does up in those
Right.
closets. There's another one. I just set one free outside.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go and pick up something so you guys can actually see some investigating instead of just walking around with a tour. I think you've already got the tour down.
Are you gonna set any more of them balls up?
Yeah, I'm going to set some up.
No, I was talking to these balls. See, they're gonna set any more off.
Oh, I left my headlamp here. That's not good.
Where would you like me to move to? Or where are you? Let us know where you're at so we can communicate.
Yeah, sorry if there's a glare on the screen. This is you have to do it on the selfie mode of the camera of the cell phone. And unfortunately, I have one crack on my screen, and it goes right along the selfie camera. So it kind of looks a little weird every once in a while. You'll get the Yes, yeah, I don't know. It's a cell phone.
All of a sudden, get hot here at dinner.
Yeah, it did seem like it got really hot. It says 75. There's no way it's 75 degrees in here.
Even in here, I just sat down and it feels really hot.
Yeah, it's. Oh, we have I always forget how to say her name. Kim. Kalst. Kim.
I don't know who that is, honey. Just call her Kim, I think.
Kim, yeah.
I always try to make nicknames or
Right.
something short for them if they don't mind.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is, I don't think.
Thank you for staying with me, everybody. I'm just trying to get everything up and running here so I can go upstairs and actually do some investigating for you.
Which part of the basement do you think I should sleep in?
Where
we had the chair or the other part?
Yeah, we could probably do it where the chair is. Yeah, they took a lot of the chairs out of here. I don't know if that was whenever they were doing the Paranormal Apprentice show. I don't know.
That would suck.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that came to my mind is when you said that there was a lot of stuff that was
right
missing and rearranged and.
I'm gonna grab my. I don't know how long this is gonna last.
What's that?
This was completely charged whenever I put it in the kit here. We were doing Spirit Box. Yeah, we were doing.
Killing your stuff tonight.
Yeah, we were doing Spirit Box session earlier on Nuckin's live stream, and the speaker that I used lasted maybe 20 minutes, then died out on a full charge, which was strange. Like I've gone on investigations where I've used it off and on throughout the entire night, and I've never had to charge it once. So that was kind of a head scratcher, to say the least.
I'm gonna try my new downstairs.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're too kind. I want to see if they spin.
Yeah, Nuckin now has a set of the dowsing rods as well. The light up dowsing rods.
The balls off. But I might set them off here, but I want.
Only thing is the fan move them though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I could go over there because the fan is
right.
Over there.
Yeah, the fan's probably gonna.
Yeah, it's all like this
right.
way. Let's see if they will spin for me.
You should go live again on your channel too. You just set that up. You just pull this back towards you.
Okay.
Towards the back.
Oh. That's so cool.
That one back, and I just put new batteries in there too.
Aw. Oh, that's very cool. Mark. I didn't even ask anything yet. They're gonna hit me if they go. Oh, yeah, they're hitting each other.
See, I don't know about the fan. We have the fan in the window there. There just might be too much of a breeze in there.
I'm not. You can feel over here, honey. I am not even feeling any of that air. Look.
Yeah. Well, this house is supposedly on a ley line, so we've had a lot of weird activity every time we've used the rods here. Like I've had times where I've had used these rods and I've had nothing. They just point straight forward.
My hands are not moving. If you think it's a fan, I can go out somewhere else and see if it'll still spin.
What did them in here last time? Last time we had remember we had the couch that was over there?
Wow, I can feel that.
I mean, I was connected to something whenever.
Yeah, I missed it when you guys know I got to watch it back going over again, but look at this, Mark.
Sorry, everyone, let me get my camera angle a little bit better there.
I'm not moving. Can you stop it and make it go the other way? Oh my. And make it go the other way. Okay, you don't like the other way.
Move forward a little bit
There
more.
you go. There it goes. The other one like completely stopped.
Yeah, see, I've used those several times where what the one in your other hand's doing, it isn't moving at all.
Can you stop this one and make the other one move? Please? You must like this one. All right, now make the other one move. I am shaking a little bit, but not.
Yeah, the only thing, your hands do get tired after a while of those.
Well, my shoulders are bad.
Right.
Come on.
You don't have a cat toy on the stairs?
No, I put them all up. I took them off there and
That was
Put 'em on
weird.
the
It looked
back
like
of
I
the
saw a
couch.
flash by the stairs.
really.
Like almost like whenever the cat toys go off, but there's nothing there.
No, I have just on the back of the couch and on the piano.
Do this, try to get a little better vantage point here.
Is this Emma? Can you cross the rods for yes if this is Emma? Okay. See how I shake a little bit. Can you cross the rods if this is Andrew? Remember
Oh yeah,
this?
Dale, I'm reading your comment. This was the place where, yeah, Eric from Epic Paranormal was here.
Oh yeah.
Whenever they were back here back in January for a week. Sean Austin left to go ahead to the next location. They were doing one of their tours they do.
Right.
And the last night Eric spent here by himself, the power went out.
Oh my. Look, there we go.
Yeah,
There
I
it
was
goes.
watching that stream too. That was crazy.
Now you can see I am not moving my hand. Neither one of them. This is crazy.
Yeah, that was, oops, I'm sorry. I've been blocking the screen with my hand. Sorry about that, everyone.
You'll get switched on the other way. Come on. Can you make it go faster? This is childlike, I think. Just like before.
Oh yeah, remember in the attic the first time we used those up here?
Mm-hmm.
They kept spinning around like they were,
Go as fast
yeah,
as
they
you
kept
can.
doing that, just going around and around and around.
Let's start the other way. I remember when you would ask to do it on command. Remember?
Yeah. Well, when I was here in October, when we were here in October, and I was doing the dowsing rod session right over here, there used to be a couch that was
Yeah.
right there. That was probably the most active dowsing session I've ever done.
But I've never seen anybody's divining
Stuff
rods
was,
move like
whatever the
this.
spirit that was here was communicating with me. I mean, I could feel
Oh, when you thought Emma got ripped away
them
from
latch
you?
on to it, yeah.
Look at this. This is incredible. You can actually feel something like through you moving it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why some people say too. Remember, you know,
Whoa.
some people say they don't like dowsing, like it opens you up since you use part of your body to utilize that instrument. They consider it a lot similar to using a planchette and a Ouija board, but
It just makes me a little tired sometimes,
Right.
You use my energy. You can use all my energy you want.
See, but on the flip side of that, though, too, you're kind of just holding them out in your hand.
Yeah.
Your hand really isn't even doing anything, just being a stationary object.
Well, the way I look at them, we talked about that before many times. I don't think the spirit box or the Ouija board are really that much different, because
they're not.
You still, through the spirit box. Oh, that was me shaking.
Pretty much any form of investigating you do,
Yeah.
you're trying to contact something, which is.
And you don't know what you're really communicating with. Now, unless you can get a specific, like, tell me something that nobody else would know, that she would only know, that kind of thing. And that's happened to me.
Right.
My friend lost her mother, and
that's crazy. That one is just keeps going.
She asked, we did a private session, and she asked, Mom, if that's really you, name something that I would only know. And right away, my necrophonic app said Afghan. And here, her mother was working on an Afghan before she died, never got to finish it, and she always told her daughter that she wanted her to finish it for her.
Wow.
So that right there, and we didn't know any of that.
I see.
That's crazy. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a break because my right arm is, I can feel it. My right arm is. No? Is that a no? You trying to
I know. That's what it looks like.
These are incredible. They feel so much smoother than a regular divining rod. It must be how they're made. Yeah, mine with the handles, you can always feel like, I don't know, they're not smooth, I guess.
Let's see who's here.
I hope people can see that I am not.
Thank you for everyone who's joining in to see somebody. Dolly's heading out. Yeah. Yeah. Once again, we'll be here tomorrow night as well. We're going to have probably 5 or 6 more people here tomorrow than we have right now. So
I think I'm going to stay in the basement tonight if I can find some blankets to sleep on. Since they took the lounge chair, I'll have to sleep on.
We'll figure a way to make it.
Yeah, I'll figure
we'll
it out.
Make it work somehow.
I mean, if she wouldn't mind me just putting blankets down on the floor, I'll sleep down there. I don't give her shit. And then, I think you should have an IR light up there and record it all night.
Right.
And I'll do the same in the basement. Do you like that idea?
Well, that'd be good too, because you figure if you're in the basement and I'm up in the attic,
there's no way of contaminating.
Right, exactly. Yeah. You're not going to hear me up in the attic. And I'm not going to hear you down in the basement.
No, and it's funny, when you're down there in the basement, you can hear a lot of the creaking up here on this floor.
You can.
Do you notice that too?
Yep. Yeah, that's why I like whenever we did the alone challenges last time we were here. Both of us went upstairs, right? Whenever.
Yeah, and you know what? That's another thing I was going to say. Like, we time it usually as soon as we get upstairs here.
Mm-hmm.
We should time it once we get to the attic.
Right. Yeah.
Because sometimes it'll take me a few minutes to think, okay, I better take this up with me, or I better take up. Look at that thing go. No, okay, it's doing now.
There's a white light blinking in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said there was a white light blinking in the back. I'm going to move around this way.
Oh, that's fine.
So we don't get that.
Look.
Yeah, because this light is so bright here. Unless you want me to.
That's a different. I think there are different bulbs in it. Oh my God, Mark, look at that. Oh, as soon as I said that, it slowed down. It was doing that real fast again.
It's just that one.
I bet you if I laid this down, it would still go. Because I did it up in, was it the attic or?
You know what you can also do with those?
What?
If your hands get tired with those, you can just set it down like I did at Grand Midway Hotel. Put something on it, like a book or something.
You did up in the attic
right,
too.
and those are on a free floating. What are they? They got like a
I don't know, they're balanced.
Right.
That's why they're so smooth.
So you can basically just hang them from the handles and ask something to move them side to side and use that as a method of using them too. That way you don't even need to use your hands.
It's just amazing the feeling that you get through them.
Yeah, these are completely different than your standard dowsing rods.
They're real smooth.
Right. Because your standard dowsing rods are just an L-shaped wire. Where these are two, the handles and the actual rods are two completely separate mechanisms.
Let's see how fast you can make it move again. Can you do it one more time before I put them down? Go really fast. It doesn't matter which way. It's really fast.
Yeah, since I got those, I haven't picked up a regular set of dowsing rods since.
I know. Oh, these kids, if it's total darkness, you can still see them. It's really cool. Come on, real fast. Go real fast. One more time.
I just put that battery in there, and this looks like in this one area right here, it's already starting to.
I think it might too because of that
drain.
light. Come on, one more time, really fast, please. Show them what you can do. Come on, a little faster. Maybe you're not going to do it, huh? Yeah, I'm starting to really shake now. I don't want anybody thinking I'm doing, you know.
Yeah, I'll have to do that, Arden. I'll look you up.
Did you say Epic Paranormal's in there?
No, Arden Paranormal. She's in here.
Who?
Arden. She's in a lot of channels.
I don't think I know
You know
her.
Arden?
I haven't seen Dale in a while either.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put you down for right now, okay?
Yeah, if anybody's not subscribed to Nuckin Futz Paranormal, she's the lady who's here with me tonight. We've investigated the Bellaire House here now 3 times. The Grand Midway Hotel, twice we've been together for that?
Yeah.
So, and she has some really cool videos from the evidence that we've gathered the previous 2 times we've been here.
Now it wants to spin me out.
Yeah, you put out a lot of content from here.
Oh, I've been trying so hard. Yeah. All right, I'm going to put you down. Every time I say that, it starts. Ooh, this one's almost asleep. It's tingly, too.
Yeah, if you have something that's
cool. You mean like how you did it up there? Like
yeah, like you had something up here, you could put them up here, just put something heavy on top of them, the handles, and
like this, so they swing?
Right, so they could swing, yeah.
What size battery did they take?
They just take 1 AAA each. 1 little AAA battery each, that's it. So first when I bought them, I thought, oh, because I'd have watch batteries in it, like, you know, those annoying watch batteries.
Oh, and they're always in the ass.
If I touch something again.
How would you send them up here? Oh, my knee is not.
Oh, you know what you could even do? You could leave those on since they only take AAA batteries. Just have a camera on them, even if you're outside of the room.
Yeah.
See if something comes along.
Oh, what about right? Like one.
Because you figure if the battery died, it's like 1 AAA. Like
yeah, I have
like about 50 AAA batteries there. How heavy are these? No, those won't hold them. Yeah, we have a lot of equipment here, but like I said, we're here for 2 days. And we're having more people here tomorrow. That? Yeah, I heard that.
Was that outside or in here?
Thump again, huge thump again.
I thought it came in here, but
the whole house thumped again.
Yeah.
Now from in here, I actually felt it in my feet. Like it came from underneath here. This place, yeah, this is weird how we keep getting this here.
There's something in the house. Oh, that's neat.
Well, I think I'm going to take this upstairs. Yeah, you know what? That might work.
Yeah, I don't think it'll stay.
No, it's going to
You
get.
see, it's gonna.
Is this hooked
What
up?
about taping it? I don't want to get the handle sticky.
You know what you could do? I have an idea. Put one right here.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, that was probably. It's gonna stay.
Because it has to be something real heavy.
Yeah.
And then if you can do it on the other side, but I'm worried if I open that up.
Well, you got your phone. Wait a minute.
Or you could just do one even.
Yeah. I don't know if I bumped it or.
So that's the second time we've heard that weird thump.
I didn't know if there's something out there, but I thought it came in from here or up that way.
You see, you can also put these. Oh, ring pod.
About time. Come on. Go ahead, kill the battery. Use my energy, kill the battery. Come on, you can do it.
It's not doing the battery kill, is it?
Huh?
Just randomly went off. I've never seen it go. Wait, did you notice what color it went to?
Green.
It went to green. And look at the colors that are on the piano here.
Do you like green?
Green dowsing rods, green K2
Oh, yeah.
meter.
Except for that, so it was making it match. Were you making this all light up to green? That's a good point. Come on, do it again.
That's pretty crazy. They all went to green. Yeah.
Oh, when that thing lights up to purple when it's real dark, or like that pinkish purple, it's really pretty on the ceiling. Come on.
This should be all right if I mean, you could just use one or.
Come on, show us you're here.
Or you know what? If you go over there, that might. You could probably just put that in because you figure this is lifting the piano lid up.
That's me.
So I'll make sure.
I don't think.
I'll
I don't know if that was me.
I'll
or
make
not,
sure this
but-
one doesn't come out.
Okay. Yeah. I don't wanna-
Might just have to lift it up a smidge.
Okay. Should be good there,
Is it
I
good?
think. Yeah, it feels like it.
Okay.
Now, try not to.
Yeah. So theoretically, those should point straight down and not move at all. You got it great on your camera.
Sync.
So if those
Yeah, I
move
see
at
both
all,
of them. I should put it toward an angle so we can see, because if they swing this way, we might not. Can you see what I mean? I should get
yeah.
it toward.
Well, here, let's test it out. If I move this, can you see that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It should show you.
Can you make them swing?
And like I said, those last a while, so
Well, I got batteries.
Yeah, we got
What did you say
batteries.
they are? Triple?
triple A's, you have one triple A in each one, that's it. And they last pretty well. Let me take a look here at chat. I haven't looked at chat in a while. Sorry about that, everyone. Arden said hello.
Who?
Arden Paranormal.
Well, hello there.
Oh, Arden, I did see. I've watched one of your videos on the Polter tune a while back. That was actually, you were one of the ones that gave me the idea about getting one. Because I missed it whenever you first posted it, but then I watched the video afterwards.
Yeah, and I hate it when Mark buys new toys because he always costs me money because then that way I want to go out and buy them.
Yeah,
He-
it's really
He was
simple.
generous and gave me his green dividing rods, neon ones.
That's because I had to get the new ones. Yeah, I'm gonna use the new ones I got. That
Hey, speaking of, I know you're on a screen there. But
yeah, they were. What's up?
um,
Yeah, I have a set as well here.
Oh yeah, those are awesome.
These were actually invented by a paranormal investigator out of Canton, Ohio. North Canton Paranormal Detectives, I think is what they call it. This is the group is called. And the guy's a mechanical engineer by trade and invented these dowsing rods that kind of float freely. This is basically a tube here. This section here is a stainless steel tube. And the rod actually goes in there and floats freely instead of your typical L-shaped copper wire, which is what most dowsing rods are. And these were the ones that he invented just this year. Because you could buy these in green, orange, I believe it was hot pink, purple. But whenever you ordered them, you picked what color you wanted. Then he designed them to turn on. And you can see here that this is blue, obviously. But at a press of a button, you can switch to green, hot pink, or red. Off again, blue, green, pink, red. So depending on, because I guess one of the downfalls they said to the green was that on night vision, there's a lot of night vision modes where everything appears green. Well, if you have green dowsing rods, you can't really tell the difference very much. It doesn't stand out if the entire room is green from the night vision. So that's where the multicolored version comes into play. Break these out at some point here tonight. Live Sci-Fi is having a Ouija board session. Nice. Let's see here. They're actually, Kristen specifically says that she wants nothing to do with Ouija board activity in this house. And I'm sure that there are groups that still do that here. But I'm not really into the Ouija boards very much at all. And even if I was, I would still, yeah. Definitely want to honor her wishes to not have Ouija board used here in the house. Like I said, I'm sure other groups do, but I believe it's important to be respectful because the spirits know what you're doing and they know whether or not we're listening to the owner, because Kristen really has a very deep connection with the spirits that are here. So yeah, I always want to do that and honor the owner's wishes. George is in here. Yeah, George, thank you for joining again. Nuckin obviously is still here with me, but we decided to go live on my channel here for a little bit. I'm usually a night owl anyway, so I'll probably be up a while. Probably be going live again.
I got one of those magnetic. You ever see those chargers? And then you put the little pieces in here, and the charger, it's a magnet.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, they work good, but I can't get that sucker out.
Is it a magnet, you said? Or?
Well, if you try to pull it out, I was trying to get it out.
Try that illuminator that has the magnet on it.
The what?
That magnet illuminator. Remember I said that illuminator that I bought had a...
Well, what I'm going to do is get this piece out So I can.
Here, let's try this, the Phasma light. This one right here.
Oh.
'Cause that has a magnet on it, so.
Like I said, it really sticks in there.
Does it have to screw out?
No, see, another nail. No, it's hard in hell to get them out. I had this trouble. The only way I got it out was with tweezers, and guess what? The one thing I forgot.
The tweezers, yeah.
I tried.
That's one thing I do not have.
Because I thought I'd get the stuff ready till we can see what
Right.
we're gonna. You have, see here, this is like yours, but my mic's different.
Right, yeah, it's very similar.
And you said you liked how this is the one Patriot.
George is on here again.
Hi, George, honey. Yeah, I took them.
Oh,
no,
no.
I look funny. But that's the one that Patriot got me, and now I gotta get that little freaking. They work good, but the cord's too damn short that they sent with it.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna try set up a camera and try this light out here. This is the another recent illuminator they came out with. And I'm standing by the refrigerator for a reason here. I'll show you here in a minute. You can adjust the various light settings on this. Switch it to different colors of light. Also go the brightness, increase the brightness, decrease it, all the way down to where there's nothing. The really cool thing about this is if you're using a tripod, yeah, sometimes it gets a bit much to worry about adapters and where to put the illuminator, but this actually is magnetized. So it just sticks to the fridge or anything metal it will stick to. So you figure the side of a tripod will stick right to that. Let's see, nothing has a tripod here. You can even go like that. The beauty of a magnet. So simple yet. So,
yeah, now you can get that.
So cool. Yeah, this is a new light that they just started selling on Ghost Stop. That's the only place I think that sells it since they invented it. Another cool thing about this is I actually bought a second one since I was so impressed with the first one. And you flip this around here. What's cool about this is, well, if you buy multiple ones, you can just connect them. So you could theoretically connect 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, if you wanted to. I don't know why you would need that many lights, but whatever configuration you need. And it's a pretty strong magnet too. Let's do it again. Yeah, they have good equipment too. I keep hearing. Did you hear like a rumble noise again?
Yeah, I don't know if that was a truck.
I don't know if that was a truck. Yeah, that may have just been a truck.
That other one wasn't.
Yeah, 2 times we felt a huge like thump. It basically shakes the house, or it feels like it's something. I don't know. It's just bizarre because we felt that multiple times since we've been here. I'm actually going to go upstairs for a bit. Get my recorder going here. as well. And actually, let me reset that one. I'm here in Emily's room. Feels very heavy in this room. Very heavy in this room. Just can't get over the eyes. I don't know why anybody would manufacture a doll with pink eyes. Creepy pink, pinkish red eyes. That's a bizarre looking doll as well. I know Eric did a lot of stuff here whenever he was in the when he was here with the doll room as well, and Sean did as well when he was here. Everyone, we're board up to the. Make sure I got my. Make sure I got my equipment. Yeah, I felt really weird whenever I took you guys up here earlier. Felt really weird coming back down here, like something was trying to follow me back down. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to shut the AC off for a bit so we can have a little bit of sanity here. Let's see. There we go. That's better now. The cool thing about these lights too is that you can just actually use them as flashlights if need be. Put it on white light. I'm actually bringing these up just to try them for, this is my first time actually using these on an actual investigation. This is just a white light setting at 100%. Shows on here the screen. I don't know how well that's going to show. Probably not very good. Let me actually turn my headlamp off. Yeah, it provides pretty good light. You can also make the, I'm going to go with a blue tint here. Kind of just letting the house settle here. Figure the air conditioner has been running for hours up here. Would really like to just the noise behind me. Yeah, Eric had a lot of activity. I see Arden just commented on that. Yeah, that's the thing about this place. This is one of those places that definitely draws you back. I even talked about that with Mike Simpson, who checked me in here. That there's some paranormal locations you go to where you just have a lot of activity to the point where you're just drawn back. You can't help it. You're like, oh, I have to go back there. Or I can't wait to go back there. And yeah, this is definitely one of those places. I think Eric's gotten hooked with it too. Yeah, this is the room where Eric had, when Eric was here, he had the 6 beds where, let me switch this back over to brighter here. Actually, I'll just put my headlamp on. There were the 6 beds that were right here in this area here. I mean, he barely had room to move around from all the beds that were here. He said those beds were here for the show they were filming at the time, A Paranormal Apprentice. That they said something about it. I think it's going to be on Netflix sometime in the fall, around Halloween times when they're shooting for to release it. But yeah, this whole place was used for a week to film those episodes. Actually, when I booked this location with Kristen, she texted me back that she was at the house here filming the show then. So quiet up here now. Maybe that's because I've been hearing fans all night. All night. This is the I forget, but I believe this is the window where somebody said they felt like they were getting pushed out the window. And I have the spirit box with me. That's what I intended to do whenever I came up here. But the fact that there's been so much noise with the fans and the air conditioner going on, figured I would just do a little walkthrough with quiet. See if I can hear anything. I actually need to run downstairs real quick. I have to grab a battery pack to throw my phone on charge with. Don't worry, I'm heading back right up after this. I just noticed that I'm critically low on my battery. Just down to get a battery pack.
What you working on up there now? What you doing?
Well, I shut the air conditioner off up. It's actually, it cooled it down pretty good upstairs.
Did it?
I mean, it's not perfect, but it's tolerable.
What was it like in the basement? I just thought it down there.
Basement wasn't bad. Basement
All right.
wasn't bad.
I just gotta find
That's
some
the coolest
blankets.
room in the whole house, really.
I'm still trying to work this out. Should have brought a thing of
By far the coolest room in the
tweezers.
house.
Because I'm afraid of breaking it with my clippers. Oh yeah, look at these. I got these in California. I got 2 pairs of them. Check this out. Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Oh, cool. Yes, Nuckin has to have everything zebra. You know.
Yeah, everything's zebra. I try.
Where did it go?
I just now took my
Did my
vitamins.
stream just die?
Huh?
Sorry about that. I think my stream died there for a second. I'm actually going to take a water up with me. Yeah, it's really hot in this house. It's really humid. I'm sure that's where it is everywhere. It's pretty much something like that. Here you get to view the haunted kitchen ceiling. Grab my energy drink.
I just can't believe this. If we get, you watch, they'll scare the shit out of us
Oh, what
tonight
happened?
while you're up there and I'm down in the basement.
Sorry about that, everybody. For some reason it backed out of my. I didn't even hit. I think I accidentally touch screen to my phone and clicked out of it. All right, back up here in the attic again. Thank you to the 7 people who are still here with me. Sorry, I'm showing everybody my arm. I just felt something touch my arm. As I came up the stairs. I don't think it was a bug. Well, you got my attention. Are you the little girl that I heard up here when I was up here before? Brought some balls for you to play with, some toys. Set these up on the floor for you. You know what? We'll set one up here on Tigger. How about that? That should be easy to. Now, see, I don't want to put it somewhere where it's just going to fall off and then be like, oh, it's paranormal whenever, you know, it was basically teetering on the brink of falling anyway. So, if I can't find anywhere to put it, no, that's not going to work. Sorry, Tigger. Not going to work. I'll just put it down here on the chair. Let me test for any. I'm walking around these vibration and motion activated cat toys. Call them cat toys because that's what they were designed for. And that one's definitely still on. That one's definitely still on. Put them with my feet. I'm actually surprised that walking right next to them doesn't activate them. It's kind of impressive. Let's see here. Somebody asked about Bellaire House. Does anybody else have any questions about the Bellaire House? Sorry, I've been kind of neglecting chat as I've been walking around, but now I'm actually here to catch up with everyone. Yeah, all I have right now is the cat toys up here. I have the one recorder going. And I'm going to set a camera up here. One of my full spectrum cameras, GoPro cameras. And I'm probably going to sleep up here tonight. It's because it feels really weird up here. I felt weird up here during the walkthrough at about 4:30 this afternoon when I first came here today. Oh, I guess it's yesterday now. Oh, who was Emily? Emily is the spirit that is down in the doll room. That is believed to be the spirit that is tied to that room. It's a spirit of a little girl. When I was up here in October, we kept getting we got the name Emma up here, which was of a girl as well. I don't know if that's who I heard up here humming. But yeah, I heard it with my own ears. A girl, I asked a question and I heard like say, like that. And then the weird thing is I heard in the same exact tone of voice whenever I got home a few days later and reviewed the video from here, that right after that, I walked over here and you can actually hear a girl humming a tune. So it was like a playful kind of voice both times, and it sounded like the same. The humming noise that I heard sounded exactly like the humming noise that I heard on the playback on the video was the same exact voice that I heard saying, And that was right here where I heard that. That was the floorboard. Oh, I wanted to always try to find that. Yeah, that's the hole in the floor there. A weird little area where the hole is. There's a hole like right in the floor there. I don't know how well that showed up on the camera. Yeah, disembodied voices are weird. Sorry, my headlamp's flooding out the stream here. Sorry about that, everyone. Oh, Short Fry was in here. I'm sorry, I didn't even realize you were here. Thank you for tuning in, Short Fry. Got to get back to work. Yeah, that sounds like me on most streams. I'm usually tuning in from work around this time. Pop in for a few minutes and then try to make it back in, but then I never do. So like I said, I work overnight, so I'm used to being up pretty much all night anyway. So when I go on these investigations, it's not really usually a lot of the people who I bring along with me who live normal lives and don't work at night. They usually tire out pretty quickly around like 2 in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning. And it's completely black there. Sorry about that. I thought I was on my lowest setting for my light. Yeah, I've been hearing air conditioning and fans pretty much since we walked in here. It's kind of nice to not hear anything but the bugs outside and traffic, and I'm trying to keep my ears peeled to see if I hear that any voices again, because it's may sound weird, but I've heard disembodied voices up here. I might actually go back downstairs. I left my recorder down there. I was gonna do an EVP session. Kind of hard to do an EVP session if you don't have your audio recorder on you. Oh, George, I didn't even realize you said that on there. I just looked down. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my recorder and do an EVP session where I can ask a few questions and do a playback. A lot of times I just leave an audio recorder going and then review it later. I'm going to do some EVP work. Heading back downstairs.
Anything
I
interesting?
still have 7 people here in chat, so I must not be boring everybody too bad.
You're very interesting. Tell George, Mark, if you don't mind, do you care if I do a small microphonic session?
Sure, go for it.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt your.
Oh no, I can't even hear it. I can't even hear anything upstairs. Okay, yeah, I can't even hear anything. I'm up in the attic.
I'm just gonna try a small one and see if I get it, because I'm not getting anything down here.
Oh, nothing at all. That's me setting off the Ultra tune. All right, back up to the attic we go. Anybody else have any questions about this place, the Bellaire House? Yeah, this whole area here is you can go out here by the window here. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it. All you can see is the reflection of my screen. Yeah, there's a pretty much houses all around here. There's the big front yard that goes all the way down to where you see the road lit up down there. There's actually a bunch of houses over there. There's like a housing plan over there, housing project over there basically. But it's surprisingly quiet here at night. Just taking a yeah, what I like to do is I like to actually look outside and see if there's anybody outside, because I don't want to, if I capture anything on the recording, I want to make sure that it's not actually real people that are just outside. And I don't see anybody outside. Sleepy little town here, Bellaire, Ohio. I'm not sure if Nuckins, we're here 2 nights. So we're going to be streaming a lot from here. That's the plan anyway. I mean, we may even pop on during the day tomorrow. All right, let me try recording session here. I hear Nuckin briefly downstairs. I don't know if anybody else can hear her or not. All right, so All right, beginning EVP session, attic of Bellaire House. Is the little girl up here who I heard back in October? No, I heard knocking in the background there. Oh, you know what? Just had a better idea. Let me actually stop this. This has a door. So what I'm going to do. Now here's a cool thing too. I wanted to. I'll get back to the EVP session here, but when we were here back in October, this door completely shut on its own. Now we didn't capture it on video, obviously, but we were all downstairs and we came up here and this was completely shut. The basement, it was the opposite. It was it opened on its own. So go ahead, spirits, lock me in if you want to. That's a very bizarre door because you literally, it's like right at the bottom step. I don't know if you can see that. Like the handle is so awkwardly placed. Because usually there's like a step down, like there's a landing, and then there's the door, like one step to land on, and then the door. No, it just goes step straight to door. It's weird. Never noticed that. It's one of the many oddities of this house. Okay, beginning EVP session, attic, Bellaire House. My name is Mark. I'm just here to visit you tonight. Please feel free to come talk to me. Just here to visit you. Is there a little girl up here? Here, I'll come over by where I heard you before. Do you remember me from before? Could you tell me your name? I'd like to know how old you are. Do you remember the lady downstairs? Do you remember what her name is? Is there somebody else besides a little girl up here? No, the baby powder still looks the same as when it did earlier. No footprints in it. Okay, let's end that. Replay that back. See what we hear. Okay. Okay, beginning EVP session. Attic, Bellaire House. My name is Mark. I'm just here to visit you tonight. Please feel free to come talk to me. grew up here. Here, I'll come over by where I heard you before. Do you remember me from before? Can you tell me your name? I'd like to know how old you are. Do you remember the lady downstairs? Do you remember what her name is? Sound like I heard something there. Yours? Do you remember the lady downstairs? Do you remember what her name is? Is there somebody else besides the little girl up here? Little girl up here. Of course, every time I rewind it, I hear truck traffic on the highway out there. Is there somebody else besides the little girl up here? Sounds like there's something there. I don't know. I don't know if that was anything or not. Baby powder still. Baby powder. What is that? Baby powder still looks the same as what it did earlier. No footprints in it. Okay, I'll have to go over that later. Again, with headphones better. Sound like I heard something there, but I don't know if that may have been knucking downstairs. I can hear her just a little wee bit. I don't know if that would have picked up on the recorder or not. Yeah, unfortunately, any vehicles that go past on that highway that's over here are going to be heard really loudly because we have the air conditioner unit in. So it's basically like the window is open. Got a wasp nest up here. Yeah, you can see the truck traffic going past. All right, well, you know what we can do is I'm going to break out the spirit box. I don't think I need the volume real high because it's pretty quiet up here. Sweep rate of 150. Are there any spirits who would like to come talk to me? Feel free to use my energy if you need to. I'm just here to visit with you and try to communicate. Do you know what my name is? What is your name? I'm picking up a lot of stations up here. Who is downstairs? She. What is her name? Something said, I don't care. Thanks for picking up on that, George. Yeah, it's so hard to hear this whenever you're doing this real time. Why don't you care? You saying you don't care about me? So do you want me to leave from here? Is that what you're saying? It's really hot up here. I've always wondered, do you feel the heat or the cold? Does it feel hot or cold in this house to you? Is somebody downstairs? If so, tell me who that is. See, I picked up a few voices here and there, blips, with mostly stations that I'm encountering. All right, I'm going to go now. Thank you if you communicated with me. I'll be back up here later on. Thank you. Goodbye. Felt like it said leave right before I shut it off. Well, I've been going for over 2 hours already. I look kind of creepy with just the light out, just the phone screen on. As weird as it sounds, I could feel like I could fall asleep up here. I mean, I probably will later. Well, I don't know. I might not fall asleep up here because I'll probably be asleep or be up until daybreak, and then it'll still probably be the brightest room in the house. So maybe I'll save that for tomorrow night. And it's already 2 o'clock, just about. So I've hit about 2 hours here. Appreciate everybody who's still in here at this late at night. I'm not sure if Nuckin's live downstairs or not. Take my recorders down. I'm actually going to leave the cat toys up here. And I'm going to go set up some cameras while we resume investigating. Like I said, I'll probably be doing this until morning light pretty much. $254 in Texas. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, George. Really appreciate it. We saw you on Nuckin's stream earlier, so you've been here for a while. Sorry about that again. I keep bumping the screen and it keeps going to a black screen, and I have to go back into StreamYards and rejoin. But yeah, I think I'm going to end this stream here, go down with Nuckin and set some cameras up. And probably the reason why I'm basically going to end the stream is I'm probably going to go dark. I like going dark, and I found that tends to be when you gather a lot of evidence, when you kind of decrease your senses and just get in tune with the darkness. But unfortunately, that doesn't work very well with having an active stream going on. So thank you. If anybody was up here and communicated with me, I'll be back up here again. Who knows? I may sleep up here still tonight. Let's make sure I can get out of here. Did you lock me in? Oh, there's a lock on the door. You could have locked me in. Oh, wow. You know it's hot up there when you open this up, and it actually feels cold here.
I can't find the footage, so.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
We all seen it. Come on.
Nuckin's doing an necrophonic session downstairs. Yeah, there's absolutely nobody out. So if I go back up to the attic and do some dark time, I'll at least know that there's nobody outside creating noise contamination. Yeah, it looks like everybody's asleep over there in the house. There's hardly a light on it. So, yeah, but we'll be here. This is only night one. So, Dory, thank you. See you tomorrow night. Nuckin and I will both be streaming from here. And like I said, I might even go live here tomorrow during the day, just to show some stuff that really couldn't be shown very good on the with the limited light at night. So thanks again, everybody. C7 here in chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to go down with Nuckin, and I think we're going to go dark here soon. Set up some cameras and see what we find, and I'll be back again here probably tomorrow in the daytime sometime. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. Take care.